September and I'm in Idaho. Can't think of any more reason to be excited than that. Heading out elk hunting. A little bit different this year. A bunch of my buddies didn't draw elk tags, so I'm gonna miss seeing them in camp. Still gonna be me and my buddy John, and he's got some folks coming out from Kentucky this year, so I'll get to meet some new people. That should be exciting. I decided to grab a mule deer tag this year, and I can use it for bear or wolf or mountain lion should I choose. So got some different options on the table, but mainly I'm gonna be elk hunting. Probably be looking for the first elk I see. I'm not gonna lie, I like them in the freezer too much. So I'm good to go. I'm about a couple hours out from camp, and I'm gonna be in camp probably after dark and head up in the morning for the first hunt of the year. I'm out here a little bit later this year. Today's September 21st. I pushed it back a little bit more. I've been hearing some, we just see more rut activity a little bit later. So that's why I'm out here a little bit later this year. And got the last week of the season. Gonna hunt hard for 7 days and hopefully get a bull down, but stay tuned. We spotted this nice herd of cows browsing on the nearby hillside. Unfortunately, they didn't have a bull with them. We kept a good eye on them and watched where they likely were going to bed so we could sneak around them once the winds got right. Cut 3 more cows. All right, afternoon update. We had a good morning. We saw, I think, 15 or 16 bulls, or cows, excuse me. I wish I saw bulls. We saw 15 or 16 cows, and they went and bedded in this dark timber. Surprisingly, they did not have a bull with them. So we got the wind coming up the canyon still. Thermals are good, and we got 2 guys. We're gonna try to make a slip in on them. I'm just gonna be caller because my bow sight broke. My Trophy Ridge hot wire snapped this morning, first morning of the hunt. So I'm mad, but what can you do? At least I can pay it forward and hopefully get these guys a shot here. So we'll see. We tried our best, but we never got on that group of cows. But we did quickly spot this group of 3 young bulls. I bet those other 2 are bulls, because that one is muddy. I can see him now.
Yeah, you see how long of a spike he is with the eye guards?
No, heck, he ain't a spike. He's a racked bull horse. Come here, I can see him on my viewfinder. Come here. I can't move too much. Wait till he turns his head, and you'll be able to see him. He's got more than that. See him?
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Man.
He's like a 4x4.
Yeah, 4x4.
Yeah.
From here, he looks like a spike.
I didn't even see him.
They're all little.
They're all raghorns.
Yeah. It's odd that they're not,
Chasing girls?
Yeah,
It's weird to see 3, yeah. This time of year? I mean,
no, that should not be happening. Like he.
Yep. You can almost see the points. They're both very similar. The dark one's racked harder to see for some reason.
I think the other one has a little bit more mass as well. Or it's shiny though.
I like little 3x3s. Day 2 of the hunt. Now, why am I driving and not hunting? Yesterday, I don't know, 2 hours into the hunt, we had just watched a herd of 16 cows, not a single bull with them. And we were heading up to sagebrush, and my knee tapped my bow sight and snapped it off. This is a brand new Trophy Ridge hot wire sight, so I'm now riding 2.5 hours into town and hopefully going to be able to find a new bow sight to get on my bow and get it resighted in. So not too happy about it, but we had a real good day yesterday. Probably the most elk I've ever seen. We saw 3 bulls in the afternoon. A couple other guys with us saw 5 cows, but the main thing that concerns me was that they didn't appear to be rutting. I don't think I heard one bugle yesterday, and you know, those 16 cows didn't have a spike, a satellite. They had nothing with them, and we saw 3 raghorns just feeding by themselves. So for September 22nd, not the activity I would have expected. But anyway, I'll get a new bow sight and keep you posted. Hopefully I'll be heading out this afternoon. I'm ready to get after it. Day 2, going in for an afternoon hunt. Got my bow sight. Got my new bow sight on, got it sighted in. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath. And I'm heading up here. I still haven't adjusted the altitude. Been seeing some elk, so I'm hoping they'll start talking. That would be the best thing. Mule deer doe.
I watched this group of 8 does for about 10 minutes, but they didn't have any bucks with them, so I continued up the mountain.
I just sat down at my afternoon spot and I'm smelling elk. I was going to get a snack, but I keep catching a whiff of an elk. I think it's back behind me. Heading in for an afternoon hunt. This is day 3 for me, I believe. This is the first drainage where I killed my, first bull. So brings back some nice memories. Trying to mix it up. I've been hunting about 10 miles from here. Haven't been seeing much, so I don't know. Got a mule deer tag. The elk aren't talking, so I'll have to be on that lookout for mule deer tonight.
So I just looked over. I was only about a quarter mile down the trail, and I thought I saw a bear, so I knocked an arrow real quick. As I was watching the black movement down below me, waiting for a clear shot, I looked back and I heard some more noise. I said, oh no, I must have a cub, so I can't shoot it. It's off limits. Upon closer inspection, these were 2 beef cows feeding in the drainage. I felt pretty stupid afterwards.
I don't get it. If I was an elk, I'd have my feelings hurt. No one wants to talk to me. Frankly, I'm not sure why. It should be on fire right now. I don't know. Maybe the elk rut got canceled. I didn't get the memo. Either way, I got a pretty awesome view. Not a bad consolation. Maybe tomorrow. I'll be after it then too. All right, update. Only got a day and a half left. We hunted hard today. Excuse me, we're about 5 miles back in, and we're just glassing some beautiful elk habitat. Haven't heard the first elk, haven't seen the first elk. I don't know, I'm perplexed. We're doing what we can though. Having fun, finding lots of quartz and banded agate, so doing a little bit of rock hounding. When the elk hunting's slow, I've been glassing all day and I haven't seen much. So hang loose, we'll see what happens. Well, just got back to getting our butts kicked. 12 miles round trip into some beautiful elk country. Didn't hear a bugle, didn't see an elk, didn't smell an elk, nothing. We got our butts kicked. Theories, Mass extinction, alien abduction, we got nothing.
Of course, I had to wait till the last morning hunt to have some action. John's going down to look for our arrows. We shot 2 cows. We shot under them. They're pretty far, like 80 yards, but they had us pinned. They're still down there, though. I think there's a bull down there, too. Well, nothing like last minute. We saw a lot of tracks this morning, didn't hear anything, and we were heading up the mountain, turn around, decided to come back down, following the tracks, and John spots 2 cows down the hill. We took shots at them, it was pretty far, shot underneath them, went down there, and there was a bull down there. He was just barely beagling. The cows were louder than him, and John couldn't get a shot at him because his vitals were blocked, and we're trailing them now, but I don't know where they went.
It's a good morning.
Finally. It only took, what, 14 days? Short while later, I finally came across a spruce grouse in the trail and was able to get a shot. Well, I wanted to get something. Finally got a spruce grouse after 6 years of trying. He was here this morning in the same spot when I came around the corner, but I was scared the bull was going to come back, so I couldn't shoot him. It was a long time. So I hit him perfect, but didn't even want to find him. All right, chicken tonight. Pretty bird. Nice sense colors. Awesome. John and I are supposed to be elk hunting, but we're rock hounding. We got a nice little seam here. This is fun. Bag it. Did you get that whole shelf of it? Man, that's nice. Oh, wow. Yeah. It's a whole seam of agate there. This piece is nice right here.
Looks like somebody broke a bunch of.
Well, it's over. Heading out to elk camp. I'm always sad how quick this week goes by. I look forward to it for so long, and it seems to go by in a blink no matter what I do to try to slow it down. As you saw, hunting was very difficult this year. Bulls just not talking, and it didn't even look like the rut was happening. You know, groups of cows by themselves, bulls by themselves, seemed like they were on a feed pattern. I talked to many other hunters who had the same observations. I don't know. Either way, I had a good time. I was happy to fill my grouse tag, I guess you could say. Shoot a grouse today for the first time. I wanted to do that for a while, so I'm gonna take that back with me. So I have a little meal to share with the family. And you know, failure is a good thing. It makes me A, reflect on how fortunate I've been, and B, it'll make me hungry for next year. So until then,